Hey guys, in this video we will be looking at Microsoft Copilot licensing.
Wait, it changed again!
We'll look into how much it costs, what are the different licenses, and what is included in the different licenses. We'll also cover the E7 new license from Microsoft, and then we'll look at the Agent 365 and what are the pros and cons of buying these different licenses. Stay tuned to the end of the video and we'll look at the E7 and what works for the different companies. So first thing first, what is Copilot? Copilot is basically an AI powered assistant which is embedded directly inside your Microsoft 365 applications, and it uses a large language model which is grounded in your organization's data through the Microsoft Graph. So you will have emails, meetings, chats, documents, and files. This will help users to, for example, write and summarize content from meetings. And also, when you, for example, transcripts, you use when you get transcripts from meeting, you can summarize and create tasks from this. Good thing with Copilot, it comes with enterprise data protection, which is EDP. We will maybe cover this in a later video and how it works with web grounding. Before diving into the costs and the prices of the licenses, let's just look at what these different copilots are. First, you have the M365 Copilot Chat, which is web grounded and it gives you access to agents and you can use the web data. And these agents can be set up as pay as you go. And when, in terms of management, you will get some basic management controls, which we will see that you really get better when you buy the M365 Copilot license. But to be eligible to use M365 Copilot Chat, you will need the licenses on screen now, which is the E3, E5, the basic standard premium business licenses, F1, F3, and this will give you access to Copilot Chat without any extra cost. And the next product is the M365 Copilot, which gives you, now this is the product that gives you access to work grounded and web generated response. So in order to use this one, you will also need some eligible licenses. And once you have those licenses, you can safely interact with your organization's data. You will have the enterprise data protection in place. And also you can access agents on some terms. There is always on some terms, of course. You can access basic agents that are deployed to the M365 experiences. This will say agents that are created in the Agent Builder, Copilot Studio, or the Agent Toolkit, and they are used in M365 Copilot or Teams or SharePoint. So these agents can consume, they don't consume credits if you have the license. But if you don't have a license, they will either consume credits or use pay as you go. And in that context, let's say you want to create an agent that is external and you will be using it with external customers, then you will need to set up pay as you go or buy the Copilot Studio credit pack, because then the Copilot license cannot be used with external customers. And in terms of controls, this M365 Copilot gives you access to the Copilot dashboard, and it also gives you access to the SAM, the SharePoint's advanced management, and you have more analytics in there. And you can do, for example, scanning of your SharePoint sites and seeing which have no owners and this type of analysis. The last product is the Security Copilot, and this Security Copilot is included in the E5 license. And cool thing here is that you get 1,000 for each 1,000 users, you get 400 security compute units. And this is fun because if you want to use these agents in Intune, if you want to use it in Entra and Microsoft Defender or Purview, you can use it. Especially if you have a lot of E5 licenses, you will get 400 security compute units again per 1,000 users. But this is Microsoft. There is always a max cap, and this is 10,000 security compute units per month. So that is the Security Copilot. Now let's dive into the prices. Copilot pricing is not very complex, but there is a lot of nuances. So let's start with the big bad boy. This is the $30 license, which is the Enterprise Copilot license. This one gives you access to Copilot's experience in, let's say, for E5 and E3. you get access to Copilots in all the M365 apps. You get access to pages. Not okay. Copilot Chat gives you pages too, but you get access to notebooks. You get access to Create and all this extra stuff in the Copilot application. And this one also gives you actually access to Copilot Studio. So this is where you build your own custom agents and bring them back to, let's say, M365 Copilot or Teams. But what you get in Copilot Studio is on screen now. You first and foremost get to use, you can publish your own agents, and you can also publish them only to M365 experiences. So this means that when you buy the $30 license per user per month, you can publish to M365 Copilot, Teams, SharePoints, and all these M365 experiences. From there, you can also use this agent with premium connectors and standard Power Platform connectors. You can also use managed environments, which is included in these licenses. One thing to note here is that if you want to publish this agent to, let's say, WhatsApp or your own web page, this will not, the M365 Copilot license will not cover this. So the $30 license only covers the M365 experiences, and it does not also cover autonomous agents. So autonomous agents are the agents that run autonomously. They get triggered by some event happening somewhere, and they go ahead and do some automation or whatever you set them up to do. These are not covered by the Copilot M365 license. You either have to buy the capacity pack, which is 25,000 messages a month, or you have to put the, oh, that's $200, by the way. And then you have to pay for pay as you go. And Copilot licensing, studio licensing, we will look at that in another video. But for now, let's look at the other option for M365 Copilot licenses. And this is the Business Copilot M365 Copilot license. I think these are really good licenses if you have the already have the business premium or business standard or business basic. And guess what? They are on sale now. So if you look at the screen, you will see that if you don't have a tenant with license with business standard, for example, you get the business standard license and the M365 Copilot business license, but in a bundle for $22. But if you already have these business licenses, you will get this for $18, which is not as good as a sale compared to buying the whole thing. So that is M365 Copilot licensing. So when you buy the Copilot Studio Capacity Pack license, for example, you get some Dataverse capacity. And as you can see on screen, you get the database capacity, which is 15 gigabytes, file capacity, 20 gigabytes, and log capacity for 2 gigabytes. So this is included in your tenant storage, and you can use it to build agents and allocate them to environments that needs them. Also, you do get managed environments for Copilot Studio environments if you actually are running your environment strategy in such a way that you have Copilot Studio environments and Power Platform environments. Or Power Apps environments. I've seen this in some customers, and this will give you access to managed environments without doing anything with the Power Apps. And before we come to the end, there has been news in the message center, rumors in the tech community forums that Microsoft is going to remove the Copilot chat for tenants that have more than 2,000 licenses. Well, when it's rumors from Microsoft, sometimes it becomes reality, sometimes it just disappears. And this one, 15th of April, let's wait and see. But if you're an organization which is rolling out Copilot and you are doing the adoption with Copilot Chat and Copilot M365, I really recommend getting ready for both scenarios if Microsoft remove this or if they decide to let it be. And one thing that was rumors some months ago and now is reality is the E7 license. Let's take a look at the E7 license. The E7 license, the Frontier suite, gives you access to, I would say it's three in one, where it gives you access to E5, Copilots, and agents. So this license is a $99 per user per month. I honestly don't understand how the Agent 365, like the security aspects, are going to work for per user. This is yet to be announced. I haven't found a lot of information about this. And this license will basically give you access to the entire E5 stack, whatever is included in the E5. And it will also give you the security and compliance. So this is the Entra suite, and it gives you the M365 Copilot and Agent 365. So if you would have bought the Agent 365 by itself, this is $15, and the Copilot license is of course $30, and the Entra suite is $12, and you just get the suite. So Microsoft says that this is best bundle for the AI frontier firms, and this will give you the best value. And when it comes to AI, it's the Work IQ. You get Copilot and Agent Builder included. You get the Work IQ connectors, and you also get the agent management plane. So let me quickly take you through the agent management plane, the Agent 365, how it looks today. So this is the Agent 365. You have the Copilot control system here, which actually got an update. Yeah, it got an update. So everything with settings is moved to settings, and you can view all of them here. So you see all the Copilot settings in one page. I honestly liked it when you could choose between data management, agent management, and the different stuff. But that is not what we are here for today. We are here for the Agent 365. So here you get the Agent 365 overview, and you will see that you have the agent registry, you have the active users and agent runtime and pending requests. So if a user publishes the agent to the whole organization, they will end up here, and you can see all your agents, the trending agents there. Let's look at all agents. So from here, you can, I have Microsoft only. I can see all the Microsoft agents here. You have the Excel, Word, PowerPoint agents. You can deploy them from here. If you want to deploy them for some users and not all users, then you can just use this. They're, of course, agents, all of them, and they are created by Microsoft. I've tested the app builder a lot, and this is a fun one. If you haven't tried it, try it. We do have the tools here. These are the MCP servers and the Work IQ MCP servers. So these are basically the Work IQ stuff that is included in the E7 license, and you do have the Work IQ MCP servers here. So I have a blog post about them. You can read what they do and how you can use them in Copilot Studio. I will link it down in the description. And you do have the settings here. You can see allowed agent types. You can allow apps and agents by Microsoft, all organization, by organization, of course, and external publishers. Will not change anything there. How agent sharing, who can share with everyone in the organization. You can choose, let's say, the IT team here. Well, this brings us to the end of the video, and I want to thank you all for watching this video. I appreciate you all a lot, and see you in the next video, guys.